Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome back to Agrarian Skies, where finally got it. The royal jelly I needed. So this is immediately going into, well actually I already did one to get one of the quests done, but as this is just the last one I need to do. So for this I am making some glass. Done there. And we get an empty serum. And that can be handed in. And I've got another one that I can hand in as well. So manually submit. Pick one. Left that one. And I get loads of little bits and an epic bag. That's kind of cool. And I'm also going to hand in this one. And I just get all this stuff, and I get a greater reward bag. Let's open that one first. Ooh. That's pretty nice. All the different various versions of fishing rods and baits as well. That's kind of neat. I'm not completely sure how useful it's going to be, but we'll see. I'm also running out of space where I can actually put this stuff. Alright, let's eat these hearts. See what we get in this one. Ooh, very nice. Now that is a good reward because I needed blaze rods. All of this stuff can be used for various useful bits and pieces. Let's see if I can put any of this stuff in here. The indexer is a rather nice little tool. It allows you to put, I think you put bees in it, if I'm right. Am I right? Do you put bees in it? Yes. There you go. And you put bees in. And then you can sort it by various different types. I think there is a limit of how many bees you really should put into it. I think it's, you know, something like 5,000 or something. But yeah, you just shift click them in. And it's a very, very useful place to store all of your bees. And then sort them as you need them. So I'm just going to quickly do that before we look at the next load of bee related quests. Probably got some in my yeast system as well I need to pull out. What that also allows me to do is throw all this stuff into here. And that one, don't need that either. Right. So let's have a look at what the next one is. Industrial upgrades. So I need to make one each of these items. That's reasonably easy. I've already made one of them. So all of these upgrades are things that you can use in the industrial apiary, which is what I've got the imperial bees in at the moment. The industrial apiary can be upgraded with various different types of, well, upgrades. So here we've got a light upgrade, which means that it can run even during night. We've got a seal upgrade, which protects it from rain, which means that they can work during rain. And the automation upgrade, which means that when it's finished, it will just cycle back, essentially. Okay, so let's make these things, shall we? So, lifespan. I suspect some of them might need things that... so I need to make some of these. Make 3 of those. How do I make fermented spider eyes? Oh, I need a mushroom. Last time I saw a mushroom, it was on the mycelium down here. There we go. It'd be quite good actually to get a mushroom farm up. I've got quite a lot of mycelium, so yeah, I might do that a little bit later. But for now, we can get this up, and then so it's the lifespan we needed. And that. So that's the lifespan. i.e. system is currently full. I need a production upgrade. I can't do that one yet, I don't think, unless I've got some royal jelly. No, I need to get some royal jelly for that one. I had a look at that one earlier, and I do want to get that one for those bees. Heater. I need for that one. Climate control module. Are you saying I don't have any of those items? Or are you saying that you can't put those items? Oh. Let's get those bees out of there so I can do that. And then I can hopefully do my... Oh, for goodness sake! I should have some more in there. And those are ghosts. So I need to go up here, and hopefully we've got some redstone. Running a little bit low on redstone because I've been trying to do that quest. So grab the nether saltpeter. No uranium. No. Ow. Came in a little bit hard there. Oh well. Right. So yeah, that's plenty of redstone. So heater. Drops in there, so we get a heater upgrade. We need a dryer upgrade. So all these things allow bees to work in different conditions that they may not necessarily be native to in the first place, so for example, there is an upgrade that allows infernal bees to work in normal conditions. You don't have to be in the nether for them to be able to work. That's the dryer. Desert emulation. Ooh, this is a slightly more complicated one. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, so that goes in there. Right, so the only thing we're waiting on is for some royal jelly out of this one, so we can do the production module. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna process these ores. So there's nothing more that we can really do. I think that from the looks of things, that's the last bee related thing that we need to do on that one. I'm just going to check my other light soul sound. That's coming on nicely, but not quite there yet. Not the end is going to take a while because of stuff. Not there yet. Now as for go with the flow, I don't think any of this other stuff has been done, because a lot of this isn't actually automated. It's oh, for goodness sake. Sorry, I just need to do something. There we go. Right, yeah, so a lot of this stuff isn't actually automated, it's semi-manual. So there will be things that I do actually need to do. So for example, the stuff isn't actually automated, or not. Neither is the pyrethrum. Not all of it. So this part is. So I can ask for 64. It would probably help if I put the sulfur in there, and that should make me. What's it missing? Redstone. Of course it is. What can it say? Probably not a lot of point in that, trying to craft bone meal now. Alright, let's try this again. I think it got a little bit confused. Especially as that's not active. Okay, I think I need to reboot the system. Oh joy. Speaking of semi-automatic systems, got a rather lot of bread here. So I'll just reboot this system. Now the way you reboot your AE system is you just get it down to a point where it would reboot. So if you disconnect like a one of these objects from the system and then replace the cable, and you'll then lose one of the cables and you won't actually be able to connect it back up again. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, it's here. Why is it over here? But it will force a reboot of the system, because sometimes AE gets horribly confused and it just needs a little bit of prodding. Right. Okay, let's try that again. So we were trying to auto-craft this stuff. Pulverized coal, redstone. It should have everything that it needs. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it's because it's run out of types. So it can't actually craft anything. There we go. Yeah, that should be alright. Why did I leave that one open? So this is all part of the semi-automatic process. I just need to throw bread down this hole. That will go into the infernal furnace, that will make me lots of toast, and that will automatically go into the toast quest. And then I close that up again, so that if I drop anything accidentally, it doesn't fall into the infernal furnace. Please say these bees have got royal jelly. Yes, they do. Right, so we can now make our production upgrade. If I can spell. Those upgrades, and we also need a gear, and then we can make this production upgrade, which should speed up production, and this is going straight into that one. It'll use more power. All of these require more power as a result, but it does improve various aspects of the bee process. So that should now, yeah, we've done that one, and we get some bees for our trouble. A modest princess and a modest drone. Those are deserty bees. We get a greater reward bag. Bacon jerky, lovely. Just what I don't need. The I should talk about the imperial bees. One of the effects that some of the bees have various effects, and some of them are good, some of them are bad. So swampy bees, for example, can sting you and give you poison effects. The imperial bees have a regeneration effect. Infernal bees set you on fire, and ender bees, very bad things happen with ender bees. So if you have an apiarist suit, which I do actually have, it is a good idea to put one of those on before dealing with some of the more unstable bees. But these are good bees, so these are, yeah, they're good ones. They've got a nice regeneration effect, and yeah, if I get any more Imperials, what I would probably do is put them around there in these industrial apiaries. Because they've got the regeneration effect, I can do damage to myself, and they also give regen, I think, to other mobs as well. I'm not sure about that one though, but yeah, having the regeneration effect around the blood altar would be a really good idea actually. Drop these bees in here. Okay, so what's next on here? Tree breeding. Oh dear. Well, we've already done some of this. Industrial grafter. Now, yes, Bassi is the genius for bee stuff. Oh, sorry, tree stuff. He loves it. You end up with trees everywhere. Right. So, with tree breeding allows you to breed trees that. And this is where my knowledge basically ends up. You can kind of breed them so that you can have like apple trees, and cherry trees is one of those breeded trees. You get loads of food out of cherry trees. So this Alvery sieve needs woven silk, which you get from silky prop, which you get from silky combs, which you get from tropical bees. How do I make tropicals? Do I have? I think I have tropicals. No, not in there. In here. Got unweary. Got infernal. Oh, I had some weird bees. Got them as a quest reward. Are they here? There we go, there's a tropical princess in here, which means there'll be a tropical drone there as well. Now, tropical bees will need a certain heat level. I think the best place to put these would be in the jungle area. So I'm just going to make some apiaries. I can put these in. Casing, is it? Yeah, that one. Plus they are then well away from me, because tropical bees do hurt a little. But, they give a poison effect, I believe. Just going to make sure that they're happy where they are. Yep, they're happy. I'm not going to hang around for them to be nasty. I'll also put these apiaries down over here. Right. Let me see what else, what other joys we can do. So we can't do the sieve, the Alvery sieve. We can't. Can we do the other sieve? This one. No, can't do that one because we need that woven cloth. Industrial grafter. Possibly. It looks like a reasonably simple. I mean, you know, power module is probably the worst thing about it. Typical. No, don't want that. I need that. And I need more copper. Speaking of which, I'm just going to do a few checks to see how my various quests are going. So that's coming on well. That's coming on well. That's the same as it always was. Bees and trees, 71% complete. Go with oh, we're waiting on various bits and pieces. That pie... yeah, should have that done now. Make sure that that's the one. No, it isn't. It's going in the back. So that will do that one. So I needed... oh, for goodness sake. There we go. 4 of those. And it's the graph that we were doing. So that needs the power module. Which means we need the pistons. 2. And that needs redstone. That gets the power module, and then we put it in the grafter. No, not the grater, the grafter. Excellent. So that's that one made. Bees and trees and spectacles. Oh, they're really easy to make. Tinker's alloy and 2 panes of glass. So it's just the sieves that I need to do, and that needs specific bees that I don't currently have access to. But yeah, they'll do stuff in there. Over there. So I can't do any more on that for the moment. Yo, Wizard Steve is on the last long one. That's going to take a while. Oh, I should show you. I have villagers now. So I spawned a bunch of villagers using. I captured one villager and put it in the mob spawner and gave it some mob juice. And I got myself some villagers. So I've got a couple of beekeeping ones here, which I'm just slowly working on to see what they'll give me. From the looks of things, it's just proving. Oh, he's got another one. Oh right, he swaps oak wood for apiaries. That might be very useful. I would like to see if I can get one off him. And this guy does emeralds for bookcases, but he's not had any new stock for quite some time. These guys are very useful. We've got an aluminium guy. We've got this guy who's quicksilver for emeralds. Not bad, but he hasn't got anything else in stock yet. This guy, very useful. Nitor, which I'm going to need a lot. And air shards as well, and mana beams. So yeah, this guy is really useful. Quite a nice little find there. And I might get some more set up at some point. But for now, I think we've probably reached a good point where I can say, well, basically I'll now continue with the various little bits and pieces. Might see if I can get that one done. You know, finish up get the mob grinder online. Actually, have I got anything out the mob grinder? A little bit. I suspect that this hasn't fully spread yet, and that's probably out of power as well. So that's something to that's definitely something to look into, getting sorted out, getting that some power, and yeah, it's going well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.